would put her up to play the Crazy Jen story. When I watch that $1 Million Baby, all I think is Crazy Jen bothering me and Fez.
I want to be a boxer.
No.
Come on, let me box. I do a good job for you, Ron and Fez. I'll do it. I'll be here every day boxing.
She sent us some audio that's just so far out we can't even use it to even laugh at her. She says, I sent you some bits, and it's just her talking into a microphone about her hopes and dreams. It's so sad.
That's bad when it's below that level.
Yeah, and it's not bad enough that we could all sit around and laugh at her.
Yeah, well, you can't even get the bust balls bit out of it.
Do you want to run it, Earl? Want to run just one of them?
Which, you want to hear the one where she wants to meet Sarah Silverman?
I don't even understand it. Just listen to the way she talks and see how uncrazy Jen it is.
Ron and Fez, I had recently seen My Date with Drew, a movie about one man's quest to meet Drew Barrymore, and I thought, if there was someone I would like to meet, it would be Sarah Silverman. These are the reasons why. She talks about rape, abortion, and body hair, all the things that I would like to someday make funny. She attended NYU for 1 year, and I think that's just about the same as my 17 years in community college. She was on SNL from 93 to 94, in which someday I would like to fulfill that dream too, just for a year. But then she was fired, like I would probably be too. She moved on to sketch comedy, which someday I'd like to do, but only not longer than 2 minutes. She was once thought of as racist because she said the word chink. Now she jokes about Jews and blacks. She was fucking Jimmy Kimmel, but not after fucking Colin Quinn. Ron and Fez, let me meet Sarah Silverman. Fulfill this dream for me. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Wow, is that bad? And I think it's one of those automated voices we were talking about.
That might be her next gig.
It just reminds you like if you're in 7th grade and somebody has to do the oral report and you're not really paying attention to them.
It did sound like someone reading a children's book. The puppy then decided she hated Jews and blacks.
All right, play us another one, Earl, and see if there's like some amount of comedy involved in it.
This one's for our fine truckers who support this wonderful channel.
Okay.
Hi, this is Crazy Jen, and this is Trucker Talk for the rest of us. Those who are trying to figure out what them truckers are saying on them CBs. The first phrase is monkey pickles. It can mean bananas or a midget's dick. The second is back door. Behind you or to the rear also means where I got that whore last night when I picked her up at the Piggly Wiggly. There in the bushes, Smokey's using a radar gun, also means caught my son getting some pussy last night. Better half, a driver's spouse. Sometimes she's referred to as mama. Sometimes it's just the same person. Big D, Dallas, or sometimes it's a state of delusion. Brush your teeth and comb your hair. That's telling another driver a local yokel's tracking you down. It can also mean monster truck night tonight. Dragon wagon, a wrecker or a tow truck, or it's a name for your wife's big fat ass. And 42, I understand you or I can't quite count to 69. And this is Trucker Talk for the rest of us.
So she found a website that had like trucker slang on it. She, for some reason, did a weird voice, yet still called herself Crazy Jen.
Yeah, where was that voice coming from? It wasn't any sort of trucker voice. It wasn't Large Marge sent you or anything.
I don't know, it sounded like she would be playing jitterbug records during World War II, trying to tell us that we should throw down our weapons and surrender to the Japanese. She's out of her fucking mind.
That one was just bizarre. Bizarre, meaning crazy or insane or delusional.
I don't get it.
You want to hear the celebrity news that she did?
Yeah, I guess so.
God, it's pretty brutal.
Just after all this time, she's no closer to being in touch.
Here's the... It's awful.
This is Crazy Jen Celebrity News. Lindsay Lohan, she was just released from the hospital for having an asthma attack. Yeah, she just happened to be doing blue the night before. The Herbie star, she said she was on her way home to recuperate. Now, I just read about this girl on Vanity Fair right this issue, and it said that Disney was so embarrassed about her, like over her shenanigans about partying and stuff, that she didn't even make the covers of a lot of the movie posters for the theaters. Now, how bad off do you have to be when Disney chooses, I'm going to even say, go as far as, I'm going to say Mickey, when Mickey chooses a beat-up VW over some big titties and some ass? Who's going to sell more movies to kids, huh? She's going to start shooting a movie called Chapter 27. What the hell is that movie about? Where she left off before she realized that To Kill a Mockingbird wasn't a cookbook? What the hell? Lost star Naveen Andrews, he's the father of a love child. That's the news. Big fucking deal. I don't even know who my father is. This guy gets the show, and now he fathers a kid without getting married? Look at Britney. Britney's married, she ain't happy, and all these people getting divorces and stuff. Goldie Hawn's the only one that's making it. Brad Pitt, he really has to be having a nightmare right now. Guess who's friends? Gwyneth and Jen. Yup, that's right. They're calling each other and emails. I don't know, having frappuccinos or whatever. But you know what? Seriously, they do have a lot in common if you think about it. Both grew up in New York, both A-list actresses, and both think Angelina Jolie's a whore. And that is Crazy Jen's Celebrity News.
Wow. Just insane.
It's crazy, and for some reason, the guy from Lost got tied into her own life.
This is why National Enquirer will always sell, because the crazy gens are out there. Oh, I can't imagine.